What are some of your worst experiences in school? 6th grade. Teacher is calling on people to do math problems on the board. If you get one wrong, I'll make you sit next to Anon. Whole class erupts into laughter. Tell my mom after school and she says it's my own fault nobody likes me. You acted like Bateman. Zoom call. Meeting with 20 or so people. I am muted, but think I am not muted as I need to keep talking. Had my coffee just before the meeting. Stomach troubles. Feel the need to fart. Better mute the mic. Hit the key. Just unmuted myself. Fart loudly. Click it again. Realize I just unmuted my mic, interrupted this meeting by farting loudly and then muted again. A true story from my youth. Be me. Extremely depressed with crippling anxiety. Finally decide to end it all. Take lots of Xanax and wash it down with a handle. Pass the fuck out. Parents find me and rush me to hospital. Unfortunately the doctor saves me. 2 cops come into room and ask me to take drug test. Walk to bathroom with dad, cutie nurse, and 2 cops. Still extremely intoxicated. Meet nurse, can you jack me off? Dad in shock, did he really just say that? Nurse, yes. I don't hear my dad and I think the nurse said yes. To my question. Turn back to dad and say later virgin. MFW, I called my dad a virgin. Be me, end of high school. No friends. GF breaks up with me, can't do long distance. Go home. Think about future. Parents want me to be a doctor and won't have it any other way. Realize I don't want to go on. Consider ending it. Cry a bit. Scan room, beginning to plan. See my pet tarantula, her name is Cheryl, molting. Wait a fucking second. She was exactly like this yesterday, with her legs about 1/3 removed. It's a bad, wet molt. If I leave her like this, she will die. I slowly and methodically cut away her molt with a pair of tweezers and my pocket knife. After about 3 hours, she's finally free. Give her a few drips of water, which she gulps down greedily. She was obviously dehydrated. Now comes the wait. New exa must harden, else she's a goner. Worried sick for about 4 days, watching her constantly. Another 3 days, and it's all over. I can handle her. She practically jumps onto the back of my hand. She made it. My oldest and only friend pulled through. I cry tears of joy. Remember my last tears. Realize I was wrong. If I performed 3 hours of delicate surgery and cried for a spider, somebody would cry for me. Life is a miracle, and it's worth living. Set her back in her cage and she hides away in her burrow to sleep. I climb into bed, knowing that somebody out there cares. I sleep peacefully for the first time in years. ITT, tell us about the most autistic/sci related thing you've ever done. Here's mine. Be me. Be a useless sack of shit till I'm 18. Start teaching myself math. For once in my lifetime I have self-confidence. Feel like I'm literally unstoppable. Go to a restaurant. As I am paying the tab, this genius idea crosses my mind: write the definite integral of a polynomial as the tip. My logic at the time was that only someone who is good in math should deserve the tip. I smugly smiled to the waitress, expecting her to be confused or to compliment me. Instead whips out her phone, types Wolfram Alpha, I presume, and finds the solution in less than 20 seconds. Turns out that my mental estimate of $16 was wrong and the tip actually amounts to about $300. Too ashamed to protest. Go to primary care physician. Asks if I'm sexually active. Say no, of course. She has me have blood work done. 3 weeks later. At PCP's to read results. Results are fine. Says, you have no STDs, but you already know that. MFW.